So name a person you hate.
Probably my old teacher back in Colombia,
Why?
because he was a bitch.
Obama.
Barack Obama?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Conor.
Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
I can't use bad language, can I?
You can.
He's an arsehole.
Yeah, he's just a bit of a loser.
He's a numpty.
Hi, this is me. And you probably can't tell, but I'm scared shitless. After 3 years on YouTube, I'm doing a face reveal. That's it? Huh? Wow.
Nobody fucking shut up, pussy.
Hate does a lot of things, but above all else, it makes us afraid. Afraid of doing things, saying things, because we never know how others are gonna react. Its presence is constantly looming over our heads, influencing every decision we make. Basically, hate turns you into a bitch. Now who's to blame? The one receiving it or the one dishing it out? Hater. 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 Hater.
Don't go to the studio ever again.
Be honest. When's the last time you disliked a YouTube video?
Today.
And how angry were you exactly? Did you leave a spicy comment? Are you a bitch too? It's okay, don't beat yourself up. Negativity is just stronger than positivity. We really can't help ourselves. It is with this knowledge that I started my YouTube channel 3 years ago. Back when I was uploading Fantano clips, I thought of the Fantano hating compilation video format. I posted 1, then I posted 2, then I posted 7. All of them went viral. Then I started editing for Fantano. Loving Kendrick Lamar, 200,000 views. Reading whack bars, a cool milli. What the fuck? Hey, I get it though. I've been a proud hater my whole life. And you know what? I still am. What else am I supposed to do? Show love? Spread positivity? Ha! No, that's fucking corny as shit. Hey, you remember when you were a kid and you would tease somebody for some stupid stuff, and one time they decide to wise up and tell you something slick like, what you're doing says more about you than me. Okay, Jordan Peterson, first of all, you're 9, okay? You're just saying that because your mom told you to say it. You don't even really know what that means, all right? Shut up. That actually bothered me because deep down, I always knew that kid was right. At least partially. Because you can do all this shit talking, make all these jokes, ha 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 ha, funny guy. But how does that reflect on you? Hating has always been a thing, but with the arrival of social media, like everything else, it has only become stronger. You see, back in the day, when I was 3, you had this thing called accountability. But now with the internet, you can do all your shit talking anonymously from the comfort of your own home. Amazing. Zero downside. And popular figures get dehumanized for the same reasons they get propped up. They're popular, beautiful, and rich, and that means nothing affects them. To the point where you can say pretty much anything without someone checking you for it. This gives you an outlet to project your own insecurities onto others, so you could feel better about yourself. Or it could be that someone is just taking the piss for the fun of it. It's not always that deep. The thing with hate is, you're gonna get a lot of false positives if you rely solely on assumptions. Truthfully, there is no way to really know where it's coming from. I know personally, I made several videos that could easily be interpreted as hate videos, but I wasn't really emotionally invested in the shit I was saying.
Honestly, with stuff like that, I say it for entertainment mostly. People liked it. They thought it was funny. They related to it. The thing is, hate can be entertaining if presented properly. And that's a whole nother element we have to consider. Some people hate because they know it will get a positive reaction and support from others. Maybe they don't even feel that way. That ain't me though. It's foolish to assume all hate comes from this deeply rooted emotional place. So that kid is only partially right, okay? I win. Yeah. 2 interviews in a row. Name a person you hate.
I don't hate no one, bro.
Okay, everybody says that. Name a person you dislike, celebrity, sports person.
Djokovic.
A little bit.
Djokovic.
Jeremy Corbyn.
Conor.
Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
Djokovic.
What do you do?
Yeah, he's just a bit of a loser.
He should have more class.
I do love Habib, Malak Habib.
Well, he taxed me to oblivion, and he'd cause all sorts of problems for our country and for the life as we know it.
I don't actually dislike any of them, but he took a shot, yeah, for the 3 points, which made him level. and he missed it. But I didn't hate him. I just thought he was an umpty.
Very positive person right here.
It's really weird. People don't want to admit to themselves that they hate. But when it comes to showing it, it's a completely different story. Because all I see on TV and social media is, you're stupid, you're ugly, you should shut the fuck up. But then you step inside the real world and all of a sudden people are like, you know what? Hate is a strong word. Like, what are we really doing here? Talking about the hate, how do you take it? How are you supposed to face the insurmountable amounts of never-ending hatred? Oh, stop your whining. You millennials and Gen Zers can only fucking complain and you have it so easy. You know what's really hard? Laying down construction on a hot summer day. Alright. So you don't think it can get bad, huh? So Dream, boom, 30 million subscribers. The man went on a 2-year journey of weight loss and self-improvement just so he could show his face on the internet. And you know he had to work hard on his confidence too. So finally, after years of hard work, mental and physical, he mustered up the courage to do a face reveal. And this is like one of those scenarios where you want to approach a girl and you ask yourself, how bad could it really be? Come on. Well, pretty fucking bad apparently, because the entirety of social media gave Dream's face a collective ew the day it was revealed. That has to be one of the largest instances of public dick sucking I've ever seen. People were analyzing his facial structure like they weren't gonna come to the same conclusion every time. He's ugly. Why is his face tilted to the side? What are you trying to show off your jawline? Dork, you're ugly. Stop. Don't try so hard. Jesus. What did he do? To be fair, it is partially Dream's fault, and you probably don't even remember this bullshit, but Dream held like a 3-week promo leading up to his reveal. He was FaceTiming all these streamers to hype up the event, and they didn't help him either. Dude, you're so hot. You're actually really handsome. What did he expect to happen? He set the expectations so high. If it was Michael B. Jordan behind that mask, he still would have gotten shit. The amount of pressure he put on himself is admirable, actually. Not gonna lie, after those streamers, even I was partially happy with the hate he received.
I know I talk about Eminem damn near every video, but fuck it. I'll do it again just for the irony. Just for the irony. Thank you. Fuck. This is a perfect example actually, because back in the early 2000s, the man was like a pop culture bully. Everyone that got in his way became his victim. But now as he's grown older, the roles have completely reversed, where he's the one getting bullied by media and rap fans. And he didn't take it well, naturally. It's insanely ironic how often the ones dishing it out can't take it in the same light. But if you can take it, pause, the sky is the limit for you, my friend. You don't even know. There are certain people who are now millionaires because they figured out how to monetize being a douchebag on the internet. They happily welcome the hate. As a matter of fact, they feed off it. They depend on it. And without it, they're nothing. First name that comes to mind is Jake Paul, right away. Like, come on. How many genuine fans does that guy have in contrast to people just hate watching? Maybe 90 to 10%, and that's being generous. Boxing is actually the perfect path for that guy because he literally figured out that people will give him millions and their undivided attention just to see him get his ass kicked. How many death threats do you think that guy gets per capita? The only person I could think of that maybe got more is bowl cut Justin Bieber. Hey, when it comes to receiving hate, Justin Bieber is definitely the LeBron James of the music. I actually have this theory that the industry shits out a cocky 13-year-old every year just to balance out the matrix. If you were on the internet around 2017, 2016, you remember Maddie B and Jacob Sartorius, as well as the insane amount of hate they received. There's just something about arrogant teenage boys that makes everybody irrationally angry. Please tell me what it is if you have any idea. Calling for experts about young teenage boys on this one.
Move around a little bit, panic. All right, we are located outside of historic Stamford Bridge, home of poverty franchise Chelsea FC. I just want to take a quick second to
congratulate them on securing the 11th spot this season. I'm confident that if they spend another $300 million, they can definitely go for that coveted 10th spot next season. You go, guys. I believe in you. I have faith. Sports, just as a form of entertainment, are hilarious because it's like the only place in life where unathletic 5'6" alcoholics can get away with criticizing professional athletes for their performance. How ridiculous is that? Just imagine how annoying being an athlete must be and how strong-minded you have to be to deal with all the bullshit. Look at Ben Simmons, for example. Ben Simmons is a guy who a couple of years ago was hailed to be the next LeBron, the next prodigy. Look at him now. Laughingstock. No one. Ridiculed. Shitty player. Terrible, can't shoot, can't do anything. And the guy's like 25 years old, so there's no way he lost any of his abilities. It's just the hate got to him. It's not the same anymore. You can just see it by the way he's playing. He's playing scared. He's chronically passive, thinking that if his shot doesn't hit rim, he'll be trending on Twitter the same day and ridiculed by media and his own fans. Sucks to be Ben Simmons, I guess.
And if Justin Bieber is LeBron, then Logic is definitely Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
I've
he's a
yet
bitch.
to see someone more bothered by negative feedback, let alone a fucking rapper. You have all these fans that like you for you, and you're gonna what? Adapt for the one person that doesn't like you? I'm just saying, if you plan on being a public figure, there has to be a certain degree of confidence instilled inside you. You can't just raw dog fame like you're a blank slate. I understand the compulsion though. Oftentimes I get caught up in thinking, why does this person hate me?
That's because
did
you're
I
a
do
bitch.
something wrong? What did I do wrong? And the answer to that is always, it doesn't fucking matter. Not everybody is gonna like you for you. And that is completely fine.
A wise man called Boldy James once said, "The hate, I stay above it. Ain't no way around it." And you want to talk about Tupac. Write that one down in your notes, take a screenshot of the notes, and then put it on your fucking iPhone wallpaper. Listen, it's okay to be afraid. It is. But what's not okay is letting that fear control you. Shout out to all the underachievers out there, especially Chelsea FC.
Some B-real. Let's get some B-real now.
Wow, this video was ass.